Welcome back, guys, to Custom Car Reviews. I'm your host, Gabe. I'm here with my friend Bryce, and we're going to be reviewing his 2013 Audi S5. This review is going to be a lot shorter than my typical ones because there isn't a lot of exterior work done to the car. The owner decided to make this a very dailyable and sleeper type of car. In fact, he really just focused on performance. That's about it. He has the X-Pipe with the APR tune. This thing moves pretty quick. Before we formally begin this review, I want to thank Bryce. Bryce, thank you again for letting me drive this bad boy. For the stories that you tell me, the launches, and I want to actually experience it and let you guys see my reaction, our reaction, because this never gets old for him. First thing is first, we're gonna get an exhaust clip on the car. Hear those X-pipes do their job.
It just like the resonator was deleted just to put an X-pipe in it, and I still have the rear mufflers and everything. And it's a super cheap modification. Like the X-pipe was $100, welded $50, $150 in total.
Now I do want to start off with the launch. I want to first get a feel for it here in the garage. But
a quick 0 to 40.
So we're gonna put it on S mode.
Sports mode, you have to put it in dynamic mode. So if you click drive select until it reaches dynamic. There you go. Traction control off. Stay on it for a while until everything is off. There you go. Now foot on the brake, on the pedal, and follow it. Once it reaches 3,000, like it's gonna go like to 4,000, and it's gonna go back to 3,000, and then wait until it, and just launch.
Okay. Oh my god! Holy shit! Oh my, dude! Wow. I really wasn't expecting that, dude. By the way, guys, this is my friend also that owns the Corvette that I reviewed about an episode ago, and this is his daily driver car, and he's told me before that I'm kind of digging the S5 a little bit more. When he said that, I was like, how?
But it's two different cars. Like if I want to go on, like it's the weekend, it's not raining, everything is fine, like you just want to have some little like wheel spin, like burnout, stuff like that, then you get the Corvette. But like the S5 it's just so easy. You stop at a red light, engage launch control, and just go. There's no drama, nothing, just full on speed.
Right, I can see what you mean. Like there's no variables that you have to consider, like, oh man, like I have to launch at this RPM because it's not all wheel spin, and is there any people around me, like am I gonna hit the car next to me? There's too much, there's a lot of variables that you consider. So now we're gonna do it on a roll. I want to see if this essentially is the same. So
there's an S5 behind us.
Okay, so obviously the pull and it's not the same feeling, of course, but it does feel like my car in some aspects in power wise, like the pull. I don't know if I'm making sense of that.
Yeah.
It does feel it, and it would be an interesting car showdown to put these two cars on a roll.
For sure.
And one thing you gotta love about the S5 is the dual clutch. I've noticed that instantly.
That's actually what I wanted, because I wanted to feel a very fast transmission, so a dual clutch and all-wheel drive together, to see like if manual is really needed in your life. And I mean, I would not miss manual because the transmission is just great. Like you just shift instantly. With
this car, what really saves it on races, I believe, is that dual clutch, because manuals, no one can shift as fast as a dual clutch, so you're always gonna have that advantage. And the all-wheel drive too at low speeds definitely helps a lot. All-wheel drive. Yeah, no,
sure.
It does. It definitely does. And I'm actually a little concerned about doing that car showdown because I don't want to get ridiculed. But this has a lot of body roll. Like I just experienced that right now, And I don't know if the viewers could see that, but there's a pretty decent amount of body roll.
It's a lot of body roll and understeer. Like I would think that at high speeds you could take a turn and be fine, but it's heavy. Like, and you feel the weight.
It does feel pretty heavy at higher speeds, you know. And the body roll, I guess it kind of like discourages you from really hitting those high speeds.
I mean, as long as you're going straight, you're not gonna feel it.
The high legal speed.
Yeah,
like right here.
Straight, you're not gonna feel the weight.
And those pops are like,
the shifts are amazing.
Intoxicating. Yeah, there you go with the little bit body roll there. Yeah, I feel it. But at the end of the day, dude, it still feels like a great car. Like, it is intimidating, but you know, at the end of the day, it'll
get
have your
used
back.
to it.
It'll.
It's all about like the control of the wheel because
and driver mod.
But it's a daily. It's not meant to be a sports car. Audi was more focused on delivering a luxury car that sounds good and looks good.
And does what it's supposed to do. I mean, it's supposed to be comfortable. It has its little kick from the factory, but then when you tune it with the APR, made quite a difference. What are some of the plans that we'll be seeing for this car? Is this something that's gonna stick around in the B garage, or is this gonna be in the? Is this something that's gonna get tuned more? Like, what's your goals for this car?
For now, I really want to get coilovers and sway bars to remedy this. And power-wise, I think it's enough. If I want to go really fast, I can just take the Corvette.
Because you don't want to make it too crazy, because then afterwards you'll be like, man, I know my Corvette is like a Corvette, but then again, like.
Yeah, because if this car is faster than your sports car, then
then you literally defeated the purpose of that weekend car. And you know what? You have I noticed you have the sunroof or the retractable thing. So you know what? The whole convertible thing.
No, actually, no. It only opens up like this. It doesn't move. That's the max it will go.
I think I forgot to mention too that these paddle shifters are definitely not stock. You added them on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, these are really nice.
And you can actually like access it from here. And
so now we're going to do one more test. At least I have to do another one. Oh. Okay, my Camaro, no chance. Like, no way I can ever beat you from a dig. There's just no way.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna try it with the windows down to get an exhaust clip. I'm excited. Deja vu. That was nice. You know what's crazy? That because this dual clutch is just so quick, and the sound of the car is just so great, and everything ties in together, you actually want to short shift because you just want to hear it, that experience, like the popping noise and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Well, that pretty much concludes the test driving. Bryce, thanks again for letting me take the S5 for a spin. And really experiencing this all-wheel drive monster. I think you were mentioning it earlier that the Corvette is just very, very loud, and sometimes there's just moments where you don't really want to. You
don't want the attention, but you want to drive fast.
Yeah, so exactly. So I think this car matches it very well with what you got, man. So guys, thank you again for tuning in, and have a great day.